Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. Need a ride around town on Friday? Use CloverRide. The city has partnered with DARTS to provide the CloverRide circulator bus service to Edina residents and visitors on Fridays. CloverRide is a reliable, continuous transportation service providing accessibility from senior housing locations to amenities like grocery stores, retail, and recreation. In March, DARTS shifted from scheduled stops on a loop to on-demand service in an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19. Riders from anywhere in Edina can request a ride anywhere in the community on Fridays between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. The City Council earlier this month renewed the city's service contract with DARTS for another year. The bus will continue to operate on demand until such time as DARTS determines regular service can be safely resumed. At that time, the South Loop in the Southdale area will resume route service, and the North Loop in the 50th and France and Grandview areas will be discontinued due to low ridership.
For those in the community who aren't able to drive or who choose not to drive, it's a really important service to continue for them, particularly in a time like this, during this pandemic, when it's so important to make sure that our residents have the essential supplies that they need, that they have groceries, that they have toiletries, cleaning products, things like that.
Interested residents should call DARTS Dispatch at 651-455-1560 to schedule a ride or to receive more information. Drivers will take the riders directly to their destination and set a return time. Cost is $3 for the day. Now that organics recycling bins have been distributed to residents throughout Edina, the city wants to let you know the collections process and benefits of the program.
You may have seen these guys in your neighborhood recently. And you may have found one of these in your driveway after they'd gone past. And you likely already know what it's for. But if you don't...
We have traditional recycling and we have organics recycling. And we have adopted a form of bringing that from our homes into creating compost, which then comes back to the city.
Twyla Singh is the City of Edina's Organic Recycling Coordinator, which can be a job that's tougher than it sounds.
I think a lot of people feel overwhelmed when they get their bin. It's a big step to start separating your organics from your current waste stream if you're not already doing it. Start in your kitchen, and the best way to do that is put a bucket on your counter and start putting all of your food scraps into that bucket, and then you can put it in from the bucket into your bin. We do recommend bagging in compostable bags, any things that are really wet, but you can put your pizza boxes and your paper plates and stuff which are compostable directly into the bin.
Each bin comes with several compostable bags and information sheets to help guide you. And if you're still confused,
please call me. It's easy to just take baby steps in this process and then working up to diverting a lot of your trash into the organics bin.
It's taken a lot of planning and great partners like Vircant Disposal to develop this program.
Well, a good organics program should be 30% in the first year to be really good set out rate, so that's what we're shooting for.
One success story that I really like hearing right now is that there have been several neighborhoods that have banded together, and what they have done is decided amongst themselves which neighbors will keep the cart and which neighbors will be the drop point for everyone in the neighborhood that's just trying it for the first time. And so that is community building at its heart. As you may have noticed while you were stuck inside during this isolation period, we create a lot of trash. And so we need to be doing better things with that trash in order to not have to put as much into the landfills, not to pollute as much.
And even if you're not participating, you still get
a healthier environment, cleaner waterways. I mean, we're talking about less pollution.
Which is good for all of us.
Visit the city's website for more information about the organics recycling program, including a map showing the pickup schedule and answers to frequently asked questions. You can also call 952-826-1657 with questions. In Finance Director Don Uram's nearly 30-year career, he doesn't remember seeing a lower interest rate on municipal bonds than he did earlier this month. The City Council in June approved the sale of $5,260,000 in general obligation bonds to finance the city's 2020 street reconstruction and utility improvement projects. Piper Sandler and Company was awarded the sale with an interest rate of just over 1%. Earlier in the month, Moody's Investors Services and Standard & Poor's Global Ratings reaffirmed their AAA bond ratings for Edina. Edina has held a AAA rating from Moody's since 2000 and Standard & Poor's since 2003. The high bond ratings help ensure that Edina debt is issued with the lowest possible interest expense and costs to the taxpayer. The rating agencies listed Edina's large and affluent economy and tax base, healthy financial operations and reserves, and liquidity as reasons for the high rating. Moody's noted the city's debt and pension as challenges because they are above average fixed costs of Edina's national peers. However, the challenge was not significant enough to downgrade Edina's rating.
We're dealing with the COVID pandemic. And both Moody's and S&P has indicated that this has been a challenge for municipalities across the country, and some are more affected than others. In Edina's case, under the policy direction of the City Council, leadership of the city manager and the other department directors, both Moody's and S&P were very impressed that we're very proactive in analyzing what the revenue impacts would be and then making budget adjustments.
The city will close on the bond sale June 25th. We want to again remind our viewers that the City of Edina is closely monitoring the spread of the novel coronavirus and is working hard to keep those who live and work here informed about COVID-19. Please visit edinamn.gov/coronavirus for the latest updates, or sign up to receive City Extra emails or text messages. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.